Decide, deny, align, be. What does that mean? Hola, beautiful souls. It's Jody from The Illusion, and we are going to clear some more illusion BS so that we can step into the greatest version of ourselves. Live what we truly desire to live. So, hey, welcome. Let's dive in. So, decide, deny, align, be. I kind of made that up, but somebody else had another one that was deny, choose, be. And what it is, in order to truly live our desires, especially, well, at any age, but especially as we get older. When I make these videos, they're really for anyone, but because when we get older than 50, we've been stuck in our ways, usually our own way. We have perspectives, beliefs, programs, and patterns, habits, personalities going on that don't usually always work in our favor. So we've had a few more years than a 20-year-old to really install certain behaviors. Like, it never works out for me, I'm not good enough, I could never do that, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not thin enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not, yeah, but, I'm not, yeah, but, I got kids, I got a mortgage, yeah, but. And none of this stuff that we're talking about here is really linear or logical. And I did the video on the left brain, right brain. We are so left brain dominant here. We need our imagination. It's our superpower. We need both to be whole and balanced. But really, this comes from imagination and giving it to yourself first. So decide. Decide what you truly want in life. You can pause this video. You can take 10, 15, 20 minutes. Decide. What are your dreams? What's been calling you that you've been ignoring? What's been calling you that you've been doubting? Decide on what it is you would love to be doing, having, experiencing, because that's why we're here. We came here to create amazing experiences because life is created by me, for me, through me, not to me. To me is the victim consciousness, and we're not victims here. Decide. And when you've made a list of decisions, expand on it. Get uncomfortable, because you're probably deciding on what might feel safe, look logical. Oh, that's obtainable, but stretch it even more, okay? And you decide the what. Also the why. Why is it you want it? And usually it's to get a feeling. Well, I'd feel empowered, I'd feel satisfied, I'd feel happy, I'd feel free, I'd feel content, I'd feel abundant. You've got to start giving that to yourself first, because you cannot experience anything outside of yourself if first you don't have it within. As within, so without. So you're the what and the why. Now, the deny is reality. There's a time lag. In reality, as you go through life, you're the projector, you are the antenna that projects out through your thoughts and feelings, and reality has to match it. It reflects back to you what you're projecting. It has to. That's called the screen of life, okay? The people that show up, the experiences, the events are all based on what you're thinking and feeling projected out. And you go, yeah, but I didn't ask for that. No, I didn't say you did ask for it. And trust me, there's some shitty, crappy, terrible things that happen. And no, it's not that somebody asked for it. It's, who are you being? Are you full of fear? Are you full of doubt? Are you full of anxiety? Are you full of complaining, bitching, and moaning? It's the energies of who you are being. I've got a truck going by me again. We only do one take here, and sometimes the trucks are just too loud. So anyways, it is always based on who you are being. If you're complaining, if you're doubting, if you're arrogant, if you are, list any of those things, reality has to reflect it back. So if you're walking around constantly afraid to speak up, and what are they going to think? Well, I wore my purple dress, but oh, I wonder if they're going to like it. I want to say this, but I don't know if somebody will laugh at me or mock me, or, you know, reality can only give you experiences and people that will probably laugh at you and mock you, or worse. So it's always based on who you are being, because it's an energy. We live in an energetic reality, which is a thought reality. Everything is mental. Thought always precedes matter, spiritual before physical. These go back thousands of years. This is nothing new. And 100 years ago, Wallace and Hill and all of them were talking about it too. This is nothing new. So you decide the what and the why. You deny 3D reality because that is the old version of you. And it's hard. This is easy, but it's not. This is simple, not always easy, because reality is real. It seems real, but reality is malleable. It's always based on who you are being. So if you want to know what your reality is, look at your reality. Are you in love with life? Do you have a lot of friends, social life, if that's what you want? Do you have a lot of quiet time? Do you live in a house that you just loved? Are you surrounded by beauty? Like, are you surrounded by, maybe you live in New York City, the great coffee shops or restaurants? Or are you aligned with the version of you that you get up every morning out of bed and go, fuck yes, I am so excited to be alive today because I'm living the best life I know how to? Probably not, because you probably wouldn't be here, right? So that's how we want to be. And you might go, that's only for special people. Honey, you are special. No matter what your age is, we're all special, okay? There is no favoritism in this reality, except in your reality. And I'll go into that. So you're going to deny the 3D reality because it's old. And I always say this. It's the you that from yesterday, last week, last month, last year, because it was all probably the same, right? But now you're becoming aware, you're breaking pattern, and you're selecting the new version of you. You're stepping into the energetics of the new version. So you can ask yourself, well, if I am here living this life that I don't like where I live or what I'm doing or who I'm being or who I'm hanging out with or whatever, and this is my dream over here, who must I need to be in that reality? Okay, well, they feel confident, they're clear, they're empowered, they don't give a shit what their age is, they're in love with life, they're in love with themselves, they know that they're truly abundant because they are God's favorite SP. You got to start thinking that way, because you always have to think the best for yourself, because if you don't, who will? You have to be your own BFF. And this isn't about being arrogant or narcissistic. This is about glowing yourself up so that you become the best version of you, because that's what you're selecting, right? If you want to live in this reality that is your dream life, so to say, no matter what it is, because it doesn't judge. It just wants to give you what you want. And if you want to be a sewer, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be a traveler, if you want to be a mechanic, if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, if you want to be a stay-at-home grandmother, I mean, the list is endless, right? You're choosing it. You're deciding, this is who and what I want. You're denying what the 3D is telling you because it's the old you. It's the yesterday you. So you're aligning with it. No, it's already done. And it is. Your future self is waiting for you to choose it. So you align, you be it. Okay, I am happy. And you might wake up and it's, because I do it sometimes still too. I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm not quite there yet. And I go, yeah, oh yeah, it's done. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I go there in my imagination, because you have to go there first and give it to yourself before it can show on the screen of time and space. As within, so without. And then first thing I do is I go on a glow up every morning. I am chosen. I am loved. I am perfect. My life is unfolding perfectly. I am all there is. No one is better than me. No one compares to me. Because you're making sure everyone is even. No one's a guru. No one outside of you is better than you. You're not afraid to have them judge you, because they can only think what you're thinking, right? Because everything is an extension or reflection of you. And I know this is a new way of thinking, but this is how this reality works. Trust me, I have studied so much. And when I started applying this stuff, shifts started happening. It's incredible. It's how I landed this beautiful place that I have here now. And then you be it. You just be it. And it's not a faking it till you make it. It's there. That is a real version of you waiting for you to select it. And by selecting it, you have to choose it. You have to decide. You have to deny and let the old you die. You have to align. And when I say align, you know why? Well, because I want every day to feel happy and healthy, whole and complete. I'm in control. I mean, we're control freaks here, but what I mean by that is I know what I'm choosing and why I'm choosing it, and you be it. You be it. And it's like, my name's Jody. If someone calls me Martha, Martha, why aren't you answering, Martha? Well, because my name's Jody. Yeah, but I think you're a Martha. Well, you can think whatever you want. I know I'm a Jody. You know, it's that type of energy. Yeah, but. No, there's no yeah buts. I'm a Jody. Always have been, always will. Well, I'm in this avatar suit, right? Unless I change my name, but I don't plan on changing my name. So, decide, deny, align, be. It's really that simple. Rinse and repeat, because you got to a place in your life. When we were born, we came in here just these beautiful, innocent beings that were in our imagination, in theta state, which is an open state, and programs were downloaded for us to start doubting ourselves, to get into the real world. We had to study stuff and learn, and you have to do X, Y, and Z to get there, and write out a business plan and a life plan. And you know, we bought into the American dream, where you know, you go to school, get a good job, get married, have 2.5 kids, a minivan, and a dog. We traded in our teacher for an employer, our bus ride for a commute, and homework for bringing work home, report card for a paycheck. And it's time to go, fuck that bullshit. And sorry if I swear sometimes, but it's just how I am. And I'm okay with that, because sometimes you have to. And it's just that we didn't come here to be sheep lulled to sleep. We didn't come here to be the collective. We came here to create experiences based on what is truly inside of us. And each of us has something unique. And it's kind of like, if you don't wear these clothes, if you don't do it this way, if you don't do, you're not part of the norm. And I don't know, when I look around these days, I'm not sure I want to be part of the norm. I want to be myself, the best version of myself. And I love this stuff. If I can help somebody else step into the real version of themselves and live a life they're in love with, because it has massive impact, because you are, from the core of your being, vibrating out a frequency, an energy, a way of being, a state of being, because circumstances don't matter, only states of being do. That, you know, that person that walks in the room and you go, whoa, what do they got going on? Like, they're magnetic, they're charismatic, they look healthy and happy, because they are. And I want that for you. And I've been learning and stepping into it myself. And I love sharing this stuff. I absolutely love it, because it is so life flipping. And I've experienced it, and more's coming. I know. I just know. Because once you realign, reawaken, remember who you are, and things start happening in your life, it just gets funner and easier. Every day in every way, my life just keeps getting better and better. And that's how I live by now. Every day my health is better. Every day my wealth increases. I don't go looking for the, yeah, but how? Yeah, but how? I only got 15 views on my video yesterday. Like, I don't give a shit. If one person out of that got benefit, then it was a benefit. But I love doing it and sharing it. So whether 15 or 1,500 or 15,000, I know one day it'll be that, because I've already decided that. And that's what we have to do. We just have to decide, Deny the old version. So you're denying reality because it is the old you. What you're thinking and feeling in the now is projecting out. It could be instant. The better you get at this, the more you get. It could be almost instant, in a few minutes, hours. It could be tomorrow, but always from the moment of now, you're creating your future. So why not create the best frickin' future ever for you? Not what society deems as successful or you should. What you decide for you, yourself. So decide, deny, align, and be. And it just keeps getting better and better. And maybe in my next video, I'll do examples of glow-ups. But that's how it works. You've done it to get where you are. And you didn't second guess it. You didn't doubt it. You started deciding you weren't good enough. You weren't rich enough. You weren't pretty enough. Yeah, but I can't. You denied a perspective or an opportunity or a way that could maybe align with the greater version of yourself because you didn't see it, trust it, believe it, right? And so then you started aligning with a lower, it's not a lower, higher, I don't like to use those, it's just a version of yourself that isn't really you. That's the illusion. That's the illusion. And you became it. You didn't second guess it. You didn't doubt it. You just decided that's who you were based on some, gotta fly, programming and perspectives, usually from other people, usually in the system. And the more we break free of the systems, the more we break free of the systems. So on that note, I will let you go. So go, decide what it is you want, who you want to be, and align with it. Deny everything else. Be responsible, but deny, and then be it. And I'll go into some more of that in another video. All right. Thank you for being here. I so appreciate you, and keep creating a fantastic day. Every day my life is better and better. Today is the best day of my life. Choose it and be it.